Welcome to the Morning Dig podcast with Chris Williams, where in under 5 minutes, I discuss experiences, achievements, and lessons that have motivated me so they can also help you kickstart your day and to keep digging in. Good morning and welcome to this edition of the Morning Dig podcast. I want to talk to you guys about one of my main core values, something that is a make or break for me when it comes to if I keep you around, like one of the number one and fastest ways that I will cut ties with someone unequivocally without any type of question is integrity. It's a main core value at CFT, at APL. It's been a part of every company I've ever started, and it's a main part of my personal core values. If you live with integrity, we're going to get along. I don't care everything else. Like, I can still get along with you and respect you if you live with integrity. But if you don't live with integrity, I want nothing to do with you. And you're probably wondering, well, what are different ways to factor in or differentiate someone with integrity and non-integrity? And I'll give you a couple examples we've been dealing with lately here at the gym and a couple personal examples. And, here's the thing. Whatever level of integrity you expect people around you to live with, you have to draw that line in the sand. And if they cross it, if you feel like they deserve a second chance for whatever reason, awesome, you should give that. Sometimes I do. It really depends on the severity of the issue. Maybe they didn't think it was they were doing something with a lack of integrity. And when they realized they realized they erred in their ways, they apologize and we move on. And, for the most part, they don't ever do it again. But there comes a time where patterns start to emerge and we start to realize that certain people just don't have integrity. Or they don't respect you enough to behave with integrity around you or maybe in your business. And that could be something as simple as we have a store. So for example, we have a store with food and clothing and other things, and we have staff that they get a discount and we try to take care of them as best we can. And we try to stick to a budget to make sure that, while we want to take care of our staff, we still need to, at the very least, break even, so this isn't a money loss for the company. And if someone grabs a protein bar and they grab the really expensive, super good tasting ones that if we can make the price less, we totally would, but this is the price we have to sell it at to break even. And they put the designation of what they took as a much cheaper one. We have protein bars that are $4 or $5, and we have ones that are a couple bucks. Oh, but what's the big deal? It's just a couple bucks. The big deal is you're stealing. You're affecting our budget. You're affecting our inventory. You're affecting our ability to see whether or not this product is worth keeping because maybe we're losing too much and we have to drop the product, which hurts everybody that enjoys them. Staff, myself, members, it's a lack of integrity. Whether it's $1 or $1 million. You live without integrity or you act in a way that does not show integrity, you will not be here. The minute we find that it happened, you're done. It's that simple. Might give you a warning on the first one if it's something cheeky or it's just real basic, but for the most part, if we feel like there's a pattern of a lack of integrity or maybe even you feel like you deserve it or you're going to take advantage, and what's the big deal? The big deal is you no longer work here or you're no longer a member here. It's that simple. That's the line I draw in the sand with integrity. I don't want anybody on my staff that can't live by that simple core value. It's really important, and it's really important we keep people that aren't willing to or feel they're above having to live that way out of our community. The same goes for my personal life. I've cut out a lot of people in my life over the years that felt like I owed them something because I'm successful or because maybe they did something nice for me in the past. And rather than allow me to repay the favor multiple times over, they just took something they weren't supposed to because, damn it, I'm owed that. That's a lack of integrity. And I said, hey, awesome. Keep what you took, but we're done. There's no turning back. I can never look at you the same way again. It goes back to the old saying, you are what you allow. And that's something I really want you guys to think hard about. Are you allowing someone in your life that lacks integrity? It doesn't matter if it's family or friends or coworkers. You don't owe them anything. I hope that helps. I hope this really kind of drives you to make some decisions in your life. And as always, keep digging in. Thank you for taking the time today to experience the Morning Dig podcast. Whether you're a first-time listener or long-time listener, I hope that this has given you value, that you found the time to share this with friends so that you keep inspiring and rising the tides for all. If you haven't yet, take a moment to check the description below and follow me on my social media accounts for daily motivation, education, inspiration that I hope continues to provide value for years to come. As always, my goal is value. So if this provides value, continue sharing with others, keep digging in.